Hey, can we talk? Look, I trust you. With my life even. I mean, we've been through so much. The intro to this video, the other intros, probably, maybe. My point is, we're practically best friends, and you can guarantee without a shadow of a doubt that if you made a YouTube video, I'd subscribe, like, and comment. I'd even hit that little thanks button and send you monies, cause I know how much you like monies. And it's great to know that we both feel the exact same way. And since we feel the exact same way, you must also be wondering how shadow clones work. Well, boy have we got some stuff to go through, and I guess we should start at the very beginning. How is a shadow clone created? Well, when a mommy ninja and a daddy ninja love each other... What, like a practical, plausible explanation? Is that what I signed up for? Okay, I'll do my best. A shadow clone is created using mostly yin release to give form to the chakra you split from yourself, which is why the clones don't need to be told what to do, but we'll get to that later. I say mostly yin release because, see, in my mind, just yin release would result in a normal clone, which unlike a shadow clone, is not physical, meaning it can't touch or be touched. It's basically a hologram, whereas a shadow clone is a physical manifestation made purely of chakra, and I'm assuming that that's because of yang release, which would technically make shadow clones a yin-yang release, and though I don't think it's that simple, one thing that gives credence to this theory is that clones can do their own jutsu. We've even seen clones specifically focus on adding a chakra nature during Naruto's Rasen Shuriken training, which brings me right to my next point. How were those clones maintaining themselves during that training? They were obviously expending chakra, and since a clone is 100% chakra, once it's all used up, they poof. So how are they expending chakra and not poofing? Well, there's a few ways to go here. First off, these may not be the same clones in every shot. Naruto might be poofing them, regaining his strength, and then making more, but that's not fun. What would be more interesting is if a clone can replenish itself just by molding chakra. Or the original could just continuously gather chakra and send that to the clone, replenishing whatever chakra it lost, effectively creating an immortal clone and a never-ending cycle of them, since clones can make their own clones, and I don't think if that clone got poofed, his clones would get poofed, because that would imply that those clones were linked to him and not you, even though he was just a chunk of your chakra, which again leads me to another topic. Chakra is just physical and spiritual energy combined, so when a clone is created, even though it may not have a brain in the traditional sense, its core is you. Its experience, skill, and motivation all perfectly match yours, making it so all you have to do to be in perfect sync with your clones is to trust yourself, which is easier said than done, but I'm sure you'll get there. No segue, since we've established beyond reason that a shadow clone is nothing but chakra. How do they bleed? Well, they don't, which means any substantial hit or puncture causes them to poof. And think about it like this. Chakra is water, and yin release gives you the ability to take some of that water and form it into a shape, and fill that shape with more water. So essentially, a shadow clone is a water balloon, which, when popped, all the water flows back into the original. So that begs the question, can Naruto create the same clone over and over again? And what I mean is, can Naruto send a clone into battle, have it get poofed, and then create that same clone again, who had that experience? And you might be thinking to yourself, yes, of course, because the clone is him and he gains all the clone's experience. And to that I say yes, but also even in an individual sense, Naruto can recreate specifically the clone that went into that battle specifically because he has that regained experience, which is a bit complicated to explain in simple terms, so I'll just move on to the real discussion. This is the part of the video where we take everything we've learned and we ask dumb questions, starting with what we've beaten into the ground. Clones are just an amalgamation of chakra, right? So, could you take a smaller portion of chakra and make a smaller clone, like a half size, maybe even a bug size clone that operates just like a normal shadow clone, but is just a teeny tiny little mini guy? And on the flip side, does that mean releasing a clone is just pumping them full of chakra until they burst? Like, what a way to go. And some clones explode their contents in order to injure or trap opponents, like Itachi's exploding clones or B's ink clones. You'd think Shikamaru would look into that, but I guess some things make too much sense. Also, can Kakashi make a clone that doesn't have the Sharingan or the scar? Does a clone feel the previous damage taken in battle by the original? And how does that pain in the new pain translate back? Clones can release themselves. There's no question there, that's just a thing that they can do. And also, Hiruzen's clones used Reaper Death Seal and sealed Tobirama and Hashirama, implying that either clones have souls of their own, or that you split pieces of your own soul when you clone yourself. And I'm not exactly sure which one is scarier. Also, clones can pull in nature energy, but what happens if a clone pulls in too much? Do they statuefy, or do they poof? Can you poof the statues? And what was I talking about? Whatever, I forgot. So I'll end it there, but let me know your thoughts on shadow clones down in the comments, and if you want to know how Jutsu was created, check out this video here, but that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed, because I appreciate you watching, and until next time, peace.
That thunder on me clap, make a nigga think before he act. Have a nigga dying on his back, then we double back. Shooters leaving rubber where you at, that's why niggas never wanna match.